Hi YouTube, it's Tracy from Entrepreneur Girl, and today is Tracy's Tuesday Tips, and Gannon and I are going to be talking about back to school shopping and how you can create bundles to utilize in your eBay and Amazon FBA. Okay, here's the school list holder at Walmart. And you can get one of each of these.
Can I buy this? Mom, can I buy this?
Not yet, buddy.
I can?
No, not yet.
Yay, in a minute.
Okay, so when you look at these lists, they tell you the supplies for all the different schools. And you can start to get a feel for what every single school is looking for. And there are certain items that just about every school is looking for. Crayons, tissues, glue sticks, that sort of thing. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our list. Hopefully you have taken them home first and studied them, and you have an idea now of what products you're going to be looking for. And you're going to do this. Walmart is a really good price to get these for, and if you go on the tax-free days for school supplies, that works out really well. So we're going to be filling our backpack full of our school goodies. Okay, so then here are the backpacks, and Walmart has really good prices on all of their stuff. So what I do is I find backpacks that are a good price. You can see there's some for $9.88, but I don't want to be too cheap, and I want them to be something that the kids would like, you know, the colors that they would like. Camo. This is only $7. It's not really, it's more of a knapsack than a backpack. But see, that's kind of something that kids would think is cool. I could put the books in, or the supplies in, and it's a good price. $7. Kind of look what else they have here. Some things are on clearance. There's some OP bags, might be popular. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with these $7 knapsacks. I like them. Camo goes good. Neon colors go good. The material is neat. Has nice zippers on the sides and the front.
Is it just like this?
So, you like that?
It's like this.
Kid approved? Okay, so I think that's what we're going to aim for. Another thing I look for are all these educational things can resell pretty good on Amazon. So I take some time and scan things to see if it's in the database, and you can even make bundles with these, just educational lots back really well, because parents are just buying this kind of stuff up right now, preparing, you know, not only regular schools but also homeschoolers are buying it up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we have our list. We wrote down our items that we wanted. We've purchased our items that we want to go in our backpacks, and we purchased our backpacks. And now we're going to take all of this home and we're going to make bundles with it. We're going to put the supplies in the backpack, and you can makeshift your own supply list and add it in there. Okay, so this is something that is new. I haven't seen this before, but this is Walmart 1658, and these are kind of like what I was saying to do. They're book bags filled with supplies, and then it tells you the items included in the pack. So that's kind of a bummer, because that's what I was doing, and now they can just do it at Walmart. But I am going to look this up and see. There might be a profit in just buying this here at Walmart, you know, because that's a pretty reasonable price. How many items are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 items. And there they are for less than $17, and see if there is maybe a market for that on Amazon.
Mommy.
You saw the video footage of us going to Walmart and putting together supplies and backpacks so that we can create a bundle. So this is what we did basically, is we went and got the school list, and it gives a breakdown of the supplies that every school wants. We found these at Walmart. You can also find them online at a lot of different school districts. And then we came home and we wrote out what supplies we needed as a general rule for most of the school districts. So there are some basic supplies that everyone wants you to have, like crayons and pencils and papers and glue. And those things are kind of across the board that every school district at every place wants you to have. So we made a list of that, and then you go to Walmart and you collect all your supplies. Now, some people will say go to the dollar store, which is a good idea because you can utilize the dollar store and have a greater profit margin because you're spending less. But Walmart has some pretty good sales. Like a box of crayons is 97 cents, so it's actually cheaper at Walmart than it is at the dollar store. So you want to keep that in mind too. And the second thing I want to tell you is to go on your tax-free days, because that will also save you money if you don't have a tax ID number. So then, once we got all of our supplies, we looked at backpacks. And you want backpacks that are not overly expensive. This one was $7, which was one of the cheapest we can find, but we chose it because we thought it would be attractive to kids. And kids get their parents to buy the stuff that they like, right?
Yep.
You do that all the time. So this is camo with bright orange. They also had, a lot of other bright colors. So you get all of your bags together, and then Gannon's going to put all the supplies in the bag. But you would take pictures with the supplies laid out in front of the bag, and you would take pictures with them kind of peeking out of the bag, and you will basically create your own listing using your own photos for eBay and Amazon FBA. And the idea behind this is that parents that don't have time or simply don't want to fight and do all the school shopping and the school supplies will simply go on Amazon FBA, especially if they're Prime, with one click of a button. They can have everything delivered to them within 2 days, which is like super awesome. So that's what we're going to make easy for them to do. We're going to put all the basic supplies in the backpack, and we are going to create a listing like this. And you can submit, as many as you want. You can also do the same thing with clothing, back to school clothing for different size groups, and create bundles that way. So one thing I wanted to bring up, because I didn't see it last year and I saw it this year, is where Walmart actually had their own backpacks with their own supplies. They even had a supply list in the back. So that's exactly what I was doing for Amazon, and I was kind of bummed about that. But on closer look, I didn't see the listing on Amazon, so we might even be able to buy it from Walmart, create a listing, and make money that way. But the second thing was the book bags are really awful. I can't see that kids would really like them. They're very plasticky and they're clear, and it's kind of a neat concept, but the actual products that they used were not overly awesome, but they were a really good price. So they had like 17 items for $17, and that's hard to beat. When you're this book bag was $7 alone. So I did want to point out that too, that we might be able to use it, or it might hurt us. I'm not sure yet. But this is the Walmart trip. This is one of the ways that I use for back to school to try to get a profit and use the season and the demand out there for Amazon and FBA. So I hope that gives you some back to school ideas. Do you like that Mommy sends all this stuff away to eBay and Amazon?
Even this?
No, this one's yours, but do you like that I do that?
To get money too.
What do I do with that money? Spend it on you?
We turned up. I went on for most of all.
I hope this is helpful to you today. Thanks, and I'll see you next video. Bye, guys.